Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. So let me start right today. Now, last day we have discussed about how to start digital design or digital system design, and we have found that in order to make a digital design, first of all, we need to know what are my inputs. That is, some specific inputs should be there. Maybe 2 input, 3 input, 4 inputs. So how many variables, input variables are there? We need to know first of all, and then we need to know what would be the specific output. Is that only one output or is that multiple outputs? So for all those input and outputs, there must be a specific relationship, and we need to find out that relationship by making one table called a truth table, right? Where we generally provide in the left hand side, we provide the input combinations, and accordingly we write down the output combinations. Now today we are going to discuss how we can find out that particular relationship, that is the function. How to find out that particular function. Let we start. So let we consider initially something like a function is there whose truth table looks like this. So let we have a direct truth table first. So AB are the 2 input variables for which we are having. So these are the 4 combinations 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. Maybe we are having something 0, then 1, then it is 0, it is 0. So this 3 are 0 and only 1 is 1. So in order to find out the relationship between input and output, that means we need to find out an proper Boolean function of y with respect to a and b. We can consider either 0 or 1. So any one thing we need to consider, and then we need to find out the expression. So for simplicity, we'll be discussing by taking only 1. So that means we'll be taking 1. We'll be discussing about how to find out the expression by considering zeros. We'll be discussing that one too, but right now we'll be thinking of about 1 only. Okay. So right in this particular expression, we are having, we can see that okay, at this particular position the output is 1. Rest of the positions outputs are not 1 and they are 0. So what we need to do, I need to look after what are the inputs for which the output is remaining 1. So A value is 0 and B value is 1, for which the output is remaining 1. Make sure that if we are considering 1 as output, so we are considering 1 as output, if for that output 1, if my input value is 0, so that input variable would be written like A bar. Okay. And the input which is 1, that is B value is 1 right over here, that will be written as directly. That is no complementary version will be there. And we can say logically, the output is high when A value equal to 0 and B value equal to 1. So what is the logic? The output is high when A value equal to 0 and B value equal to 1. Okay. So A value equal to 0 as I can write it down as A bar, and B value equal to 1 I can write it down as B. And there is a term inside, it's called AND. So there will be an AND operator in between these two. Make sure. So in this way you can write down the relationship between output and input for this case. Similarly, suppose you are having something like a particular expression like this, where the input and outputs look like this. Maybe another one, 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1, right? And we are having maybe 0 1 0 1, something like this. We are having this one. So what we need to do, again we need to take 1. So there are two numbers of ones are available, this one as well as this one. So we need to take individually, right? So initially we will be going for this one, right? So we can say the output is high for, or rather when, we can say when a value equal to 0, b value equal to 1. Okay, or we can say instead of when, we can also write down if a value equal to 0, b value equal to 1, then it is output is high. So a value equal to 0 and p value equal to 1, then the output is high. Also, so this is either case, output is high either a value equal to 0 or b value and b value equal to 1. So when or either case, or you can also write down as or this one, a value equal to 1 as well as b value equal to 1, right? This is also connected in and they are connected. So what we will be writing down? So output is high. Why is high? When a value equal to 0, that means a bar, and b value equal to 1, right? Plus a value equal to 1, so that is a dot b value equal to 1, so that is b, right? So we can write it down like this also. Okay. So that means if there is multiple cases for which we are getting output value 1, we need to make OR operation between those product terms. We need to provide some OR operation between those terms. So if there are 3 or something like that, so again another term will come, and that term, that product term, will be included in the expression with an OR operation. So always, so you can write it down like this: if a value equal to 0 and b value equal to 1, then my output is high. Else if a value equal to 1 and b value equal to 1, then also output is high, right? So this is the logic, right? And if there is something case like if and if else, this sort of statements are there, that means either this is possible or that is also possible. So as we know that for either case, there is an OR operation between these terms, these product terms. Okay. You can also go for some other examples, like let we have something 3 variable example, ABC as Y. Maybe there will be 8 numbers of combinations 0 0 1. Then 0 1 0, then 0 1 1, 1 0 0, 1 0 1, 1 1 0, 1 1 1. So these are the 8 combinations, as you can see. Okay, and then we'll be having 0. Maybe I'm just assuming 0 0 1 1 1. Maybe this 2 0. Again, last one is 1. Maybe something like this: 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. These are the 8 outputs we are having. Okay. So how to write down that one? Simple way. You just pick how many ones are there, and accordingly you just write down what are the input combinations for which this has become 1, right? So for let we take this one first, for which the output has 1, is 1 actually. So that is equal to a bar dot b dot c bar, right? So this is the first one. Next one is 0 1 1 plus 0 1 1 means actually it is a bar dot B dot C. The third one is this one 1 0 0. So that is A B bar C bar, right? Because B C both are 0 and A value is 1, and last one is plus A B C. So in this way we can write down the expression as it is. Similarly for 4 variables you can also do the same thing. What next? এর পরের কাজটা কি? As we know that after getting this expression, what you have to do, just simple, you have to make the circuit diagram or logical diagram, you can also say. So for this one, okay, fine. So for this, it is A bar B. It's having two inputs, so will be we can draw it like this: A coming like this as A bar, and then we are having B, and we are having an AND operation between these two. Fine. So this can be the circuit. Very easy thing. If you go for this one, okay, so two different terms are there. What we generally suggest or generally proceed, that is generally we go for like this: A factor is there, then we draw something like this one, an inverter, draw a line, again some B is there. Okay, as there is no B bar is required, so we can neglect that B bar option, neglect that one. So next step is that A bar dot B, so we'll be dragging one line, making one dot connection, we'll be dragging one line, and then connect the B also like this, and AND gate in front of that, followed by there is AB, right? So there will be another one A and B. So there is another AND gate. These two outputs are actually OR to make Y, right? So this one you can draw it like this. Make sure here so far what you have drawn in case of normal electrical engineering paper or maybe in some analog electronics paper. So we generally draw if there is a cross which is which is not connected cross, so we generally use jumper kind of thing, right? So if there is an wire which will not be connected, so we draw it like this, right? আমরা generally এইভাবে draw করে থাকি, right? But in case of digital electronics, we need not to draw that jumper. Instead of that, we can directly drag that one. Make sure for that case, what we need to do, when there is a connection, likely right here, there is a connection. So the connections or the node points should be denoted by dots. That means you must make sure that these connections should be denoted by dots. Dot দিয়ে যেন connection গুলো dot দিয়ে করা থাকে. Okay, and it's not that যে এটা এখানে শেষ হয়ে গেছে. That can be connected other cases also. So it is not that যে এটা open circuit হয়ে গেছে স্যার এখানে তাহলে আর কি হলো. So there would be something maybe open circuit, that means no current will be flowing. Do not mess up with that one. So it is actually it's actually a path, right? So this lines are dragging the current, and at the end of this path, maybe it is connected elsewhere, অন্য কোথাও connect করা আছে. If you still feel any problem আছে, okay sir, why should I leave this line? This an current carrying lines, why should I leave that one? You can again draw some cross right over here, make sure that it is actually right now ended. There where is ended right at that position. You can also draw that one, but need not to draw that one, because in most of the digital books you will be finding out that no such crosses are available. Cross কোথাও আঁকা থাকে না. But as you have maybe you can have some confusion. So why should we draw a lengthy line? Why shouldn't we stop right over here? Okay, so you can also put such kind of notation, that is the connection is over and there is no further connection. এরপরে আর কোথাও কোনো connection নেই. So you can draw it like this. Similarly, for third one, why we are going for such kind of approach? Why we are going for such kind of approach? The reason behind that is that the third design. If you go for this one, you know, in order to go for a direct circuit or direct logical diagram, it could be a little bit complex. So instead of that, we would like to draw in this way. Likely A is there, and there would be one inverter. There would be one inverter denoting A bar, right? Similarly, there would be one B. There would be one B. Okay. So place one inverter. That would be B bar. Similarly, another one, C bar. So already we are having these three lines because all the A bar, B bar, C bar, all three are actually required. So that is why we have dragged those lines. Now what do we need to do? Just we need to go for this one, A bar, B, C bar. So we'll be dragging A bar. Sorry, first one is A bar. So from A bar, we'll be dragging one line, then B. Okay, so B and then C bar. So C bar. So put one AND operation in between these three. Then A bar BC. Okay, so A bar BC. Another AND. Right. Third one is A B bar C bar. So it is A followed by B bar. And then C bar. Like this. And lastly ABC. So A line is there, B like this, and C. Okay, so now what you need to do is just drag those lines to a 4 input and OR gate in order to get the final output. In order to get the final output Y. Okay, fine. Am I clear how to make the circuit? Am I clear? This one.
Yes, sir.
Fine. So it's very easy, but make sure that you should place the dots, and initially you should generate A bar, B bar, C bar, C bar. So that would be easy. Right now here also you can write down what the value A bar, B, C bar, and this one is A bar, BC, A bar, BC. The third one is A, B bar, C bar, and the fourth one is ABC. So you can write it down right over here for better understanding. You can write also, you can write right over there. Okay, so now so this is the way actually, so first of all we need to find out the truth table. Okay, truth table ta eke rakhte hobe, and then from the truth table we can easily find out what is its Boolean function, right? By treating 1, as we have mentioned, both can be possible. By treating 0 also it is possible, but right now as we are beginner, so we'll be starting with 1, taking ones, and then we'll be discussing with 1. Finally, after all understanding by taking 1, we'll be moving then to 0 part. That means how expressions can be built with zeros also by treating or by considering zeros. That is also possible. So also then we have learned once the Boolean expression you are having in your hand, fine. So you can draw the circuit, or you can make your logical circuit. So if it is possible, logical circuit is done, fine. So next job is go for the market, buy these ICs, and connect that IC. It will work as it is, right? Seems to be that it is over, all it is over, fine. We have learned everything. The very next thing is that if someone is looking after the truth table, so as I have mentioned, the digital electronics is such a kind of subject where if you have if you observe it in other direction, from the other direction, you could find out something else. So if you look after this one, this particular Boolean function, truth table, you will be noticing that okay, this looks like pretty like B. All it looks like B, right? Even if in this function, in this Boolean function, if you take a common of B, so why it's B into A bar plus A, right? Now the point is A bar plus A. A value, if it is 0, then it is 1. A value it is 1, so A bar value would be 0. So always A bar plus A is actually 1 plus 0. Whatever be the value of A, it is actually 1 plus 0, and 1 plus 0 means 1, right? So we can write it down. It is actually B dot 1, or that is equal to B, right? So that means this entire expression is reduced to B only. Okay, so Y is nothing but equal to B. If it is so, why we require this circuit? So what we will be doing? We'll be just providing maybe two lines are there. One is A input line, another is B input line. We'll be simply dragging that B line to the output Y. Maybe you can connect one buffer. You can connect one buffer. If you want to make impedance matching between input and output section, because input directly cannot be output. Input tai output hote pare na. So for circuit consideration, we have to use some buffer at least. So whatever, if we are using some buffer also, still this circuit is much simpler circuit compared to this one, and this circuit also will produce the same output, right? So if Y equal to B, then also it is actually producing the same output. So why we are going for this one? Why you should go for that one? Because it will be costier. It are khorcha beshi. As you know, a particular gate takes some time to work. Obviously, in this world, everything takes some time to work. Similarly, for gates also, it will be consuming some time to work. And as there are two paths, one is this area, which will take some time. These two are parallel, so it will be taking some time, followed by this one, because this followed by this, so it will be taking another time. So first initially here one time will be taken, here second time will be taken, here third time will be taken, right? So as a result, you will be having your response at a particular time delay at the output. But in this case, only one time delay for buffer, right? So this circuit is working faster compared to this circuit. So more numbers of gates, more numbers of circuit complexity will provide you, greater delay at the output. Output delay tao to baate thakbe, which is not at all a good thing, because we want our response, circuit response, as fast as we wish. মানে আমরা যতটাই ইচ্ছা ততটাই fast. We should have that much fast output, right? So that is the second demerit of this particular circuit compared to this one. So this is consuming greater delay, this one, compared to this one. So this is consuming less delay. This is cheap, the cost is low. খরচা কম, এটা খরচা বেশি. Also, if you just you just put this gates and wires in a particular Vero board, or even in a PCB, this circuit will consume greater area compared to this one. It to kono area lagbe na, it's a very small area, so the area consideration is also better, right? Area consumption is also better for this one, right? So all sense we are finding out that this circuit is better compared to this one in terms of area, in terms of even if the power consumption also. Here all the gates, there are 1, 2, 3, 4 gates you need to bias. এই চারটে গেটকে তোমায় biasing করতে হবে so that the power requirement is more compared to this one where only one buffer is required to power up. That means here the power consumption is also low, the area is low, the circuit is cheaper, it is faster. So in every sense, this circuit is better compared to this one, right? So a designer should look for a circuit which is the optimum circuit. Now both the circuits are actually producing the same output, but which one is optimized in terms of area, power, delay, as well as the costing. This is the optimized one, right? So we should always move for an optimized circuit design, right? So that is the main job of a digital system design. It's not like that only you make a truth table and then you find out the expression, because it is very easy. Then why we are learning this subject? We're learning this subject to make it optimized. Okay. Now why or how, rather how to get optimized circuit. কিভাবে optimize circuit, even right over here also it can be also optimized. There are a lot of ways by which you can optimize this particular circuit. So we'll be looking after that one. So two ways are there by which you can get a minimized expression, or rather optimized circuit. How can you get that one? By minimizing the expression. The expression was something like that. We have found from the truth table or from the logical definition we have found this expression. Now we are finding a minimized version of that one, that is y equal to only b. We are not requiring at all a. We are not requiring any further gates. আমার কোনো গেটও লাগছে না. So my job is to get a minimized Boolean function. So it's not only to find out the Boolean function, but this is also important. We need to find out a minimized Boolean function. And for that, you need to go for some Boolean algebra minimization technique. Boolean algebra minimization technique. You need to follow that one of the process. The next step is you can use K-map. Karnaugh map is another one by which there is another one called Quine-McCluskey. Quine-McCluskey method, that is also there. So these two are the methods by which you can directly get the minimized function. Another one is by by mathematical tool, or by making some algebra. By using some algebra, you can also get the minimized version of the Boolean function, right? So we'll be starting with that one. First of all, we'll be going for Boolean algebra based minimization technique. Then we'll be moving for the next one, the Karnaugh map based technique, and finally, if time persists, we will be going for the Quine-McCluskey method also. Though Quine-McCluskey is not important for undergraduate level, even if for postgraduate level also Quine-McCluskey is not at all very much popular, but still it is included because of some higher value of input. It is actually required. Okay, just hold for a minute. Just. Is that clear, that particular part what we have discussed so far? That is, we require some minimization process, or we'll be going for some minimized expression. Is that clear? Why we should require that one? Because only from taking out the expression from the truth table, will not provide us, in many cases, will not provide us a minimized output. Maybe this one, it is actually minimized one. You cannot minimize more, but that is the process by, but there should be some process by which we can say yes, it is a minimized one. There is no further minimization can be can be made over that particular function. So there must be some process, right? It's not like that যে আমি দেখতে পেয়েছি বলে আমি মিনিমাইজ করেছি, আমার বন্ধু দেখতে পায়নি বলে মিনিমাইজ করতে পারেনি। So it shouldn't be like that, right? So there must be some minimization technique. The first minimization technique is that the Boolean algebra based minimization technique. And for that we need to know few basic laws. আমাদের কিছু বেসিক ল মনে রাখতে হবে। So let we start with the Boolean algebra. The algebra which deals with zeros and ones. Okay, so I'm writing down those laws actually. Very simple things are that, likely x plus 0 is equal to x. Why? Because if x value is 0, so 0 everything, in every case if you would like to prove that one, so assume the value of x. If x value is 0, 0 plus 0 is 0. If it is 1, 1 plus 0 is again 1, right? So x plus 0 is x. Then x plus 1 is equal to 1. X plus 1 equal to 1. X plus x is equal to x, right? And x plus x bar is equal to 1 also. So these are the first 4 laws. এইটা হচ্ছে প্রথম চারটে, you need to know that one. Including the OR operations, all are actually OR. Similarly x, there is some AND operation is there, dot. X plus 0 equal to 0. X dot 1 is equal to x. X dot x equal to again x. And x dot x bar equal to 0. This is the second one regarding AND. On all cases, you can just assume the x value as 0 and you can assume the x value as 1, and you can easily find out something multiplied by 0 obviously would be 0, something multiplied by 1 is that value, right? If x value is 0, so 0 multiplied by 1 or 0.1 and 1, 0.1 is equal to 0, 1.1 is equal to 1, right? So that is x dot 1 equal to x. Similarly, x dot x, if it is 0, so then 0.0 is 0. If it is 1, 1.1 is 1. So rightly x dot x is equal to x. Similarly, x dot x bar, if one value is x, another complementary value would be bar. Complementary is x bar would be that time. So that is we can also find out like x dot x bar equal to 0, right? Okay. Now again we know this also we have done, that is x double bar or x complement of complement, that is equal to x, right? We know also this one, we have used already this one. একটা জিনিসের মানে if it is 0, so 0 complement is 1, and then again complement of 1 is equal to again 0, right? So x double bar is equal to x. Coming to the other laws, now there are few popular laws like we are having the commutative law. Commutative law is x plus y. It is very simple, y plus x. So you can change the site. Similarly, x dot y is equal to y dot x, right? So these are the called commutative law. Then we are having associative law. it is also there. So we are having x plus y plus z is equal to x plus y plus z, right? So only we can just remove the bracket and we can club the bracket right in between x plus y. Everything if the operator is remaining same, right? We can just change the bracket position. Similarly, x dot y dot z in bracket can be also written as x dot y bracket dot z, right? So it can be also written like this. These are very common and common to all other algebraic cases also. Similarly, distributive law also we know the distributive law. Also there, right? So distributive laws are, so these two are associative law. Then we are having the distributive law. So that is actually, x into y plus z is equal to xy plus xz. So simple, as simple as that. And this is also another one. X plus yz can be written as x plus y dot x plus z, right? Okay. So x plus y dot x plus z. So this is called a distributive law, and also we are having some other laws like this. You can have absorption law. That is x plus xy is equal to x and x dot x plus y also equal to x. Okay. So obviously, if you take something like this, how to make this one? X plus xy, x plus xy, how it comes? If you just take a common like this, so you just write down this one, x plus xy. That is, if we take common x, it becomes 1 plus y, right? If 1 plus y is there, so as we know 1 plus y, it is equal to 1, so that is equal to x, right? So this is the proof. Okay. So 1 plus y is nothing but equal to 1, right? So x dot 1 would be equal to x, so that is why x plus xy equal to x. Similarly, the second one also you can write it down like this. Also you can write it down. The second one, x into x plus y is equal to, you can multiply x plus xy, right? Just you multiply x dot x, so that is x dot y, that is x dot y, and x plus xy is nothing but x plus xy is x, so that is nothing but equal to x. So similarly, x dot x plus y is also equal to x, right? So this two also called the absorption law. You need to remember this one. Okay. And there are another one. This already you know, that is the De Morgan's theorem, right? So there is another one called the De Morgan's theorem. Okay, so De Morgan's theorem, as we know, that x plus y complement is equal to x complement dot y complement. Similarly, x dot y whole complement is equal to x complement plus y complement, right? So we know this one, we have discussed that one earlier. So these are the different laws by which and laws and theorems by which you can minimize your expression. So what you need to do, তোমায় যেটা করতে হবে, you need to remember this thing, এইগুলোকে একটু মনে রাখতে হবে, right? Okay. So all these different laws you need to just keep this one in your mind, that is this can be minimized like this. Okay. Now coming to this one, De Morgan's theorem, next one. So how to prove that one is a very easy thing. So just we put x and y value. So x and y value input, so that can be 0 0 or 0 1 or 1 0 or 1 1, right? So we can have left hand side is x plus y complement, right? And the right hand side is x bar dot y bar, right? So writing down that one. So if both are 0 0, fine. So I'm talking about the first one. If both are 0 0, so what is x plus y? 0 plus 0 0, 0 complement is 1, right? So this one is 1. If both are 0 0, x bar is 1, y bar is 1, so 1 dot 1, that is also 1, right? Similarly, if one value is 0, another value is 1, so 0 plus 1 is nothing but 1, 1 complement is 0, 0 complement is 1, 1 complement is 0, so 1 dot 0 is again 0, right? Similarly, the other one will be also 0 0, and finally 1 1. If you go for 1 1, 1 plus 1 is 1, 1 complement is 0, 1 complement is 0, here 1 complement is 0, so 0 dot 0 will be also 0. So you can see for all four combinations, x plus y complement is equal to x complement dot y complement, right? So we can say the first law can be proved easily. Okay. So similarly, the second theorem also you can prove. Just write down the x and y values 0 0 0 1 1 0 and 1 1, and you can easily get it. The left hand side is equal to right hand side for that case also. So right now we'll be going to going back to the expression like that, this one. So let me come back to this one again, right? So that was something like this, how to minimize that one. So that is a bar b c bar. Okay, let we check out. Y is equal to, we have found that one as a bar b c bar, fine. Next is a bar bc plus a bar bc plus it is a b bar c bar, a b bar c bar plus abc. Okay, let me try to minimize this one. Okay, so we have got this one, fine. So is there any possibility to minimize this? Okay, so at least I can see. So from first two terms we can take common of a bar b. আমরা এগুলো থেকে a bar b common নিতেই পারি. So if we take a bar b common, so it becomes c bar plus c, right? So c bar plus c, that means 0 plus 1, that would be equal to 1. So that means this can be minimized little bit at least. And from rest, you can take, it's not actually necessary. If you take a common, so it becomes b bar c bar plus bc. So let we keep this one as it is, because only x NOR gate can be possible. We are keeping that one as it is. Okay, so this is becoming a bar b plus it is a b bar c bar plus it is abc. So this can be the minimized one. It a minimized one, though you can minimize further. You can think of like this also, by taking common. The rest of the part is b bar c bar plus bc. So what you can write it down as a bar b plus a dot b x NOR c. So you can write it down like this also. এটাকে এইভাবেও লেখা যেতে পারে. This can be the Boolean minimized version. Okay, এটাকে Boolean minimized version বলা যেতে পারে. So if you draw that one, if you draw the circuit, এই সার্কিটটাকে যদি তুমি ড্র করো, how it will look like. So it will be requiring a bar. So we'll be requiring that one, a bar. So drawing that one as a bar, right? Then we'll be requiring b as well as c. Fine. So b as well as c. So will be a bar b. So a bar b. We'll be placing one AND gate. Then we'll be having b XOR C. So in between b and c, we should place one XNOR gate along with a dot. That means there will be an AND operation between these two. Fine. Between these two, there will be an AND operation. And finally, these two outputs are required to be ORed. এটাকে OR operation করতে হবে. Okay, so this would be my output Y. So how many gates are required? One inverter. Okay, one AND gate, two AND gate, one OR gate, one XNOR gate. Okay, and make sure that all the gates are here two input. এখানে কোনোটা কিন্তু তিন input নেই. All the inputs are here are two input. But here we are having 4 numbers of AND gates initially along with 3 numbers of inverters. All the 4 numbers of AND gates are also 3 input AND. So 3 input AND gate complexity is more compared to 2 input AND gate. 8 complexity, the delay and the power consumptions all will be little bit more compared to 2 input AND gate. So this obviously you can see how many numbers, even if you are considering only one only the gate numbering, you consider that one. So here 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 numbers of gates are required irrespective of taking all the input, are considering all the inputs. Here 1 2 3 4 5 only 5 gates are required. But still we do not generally prefer an XNOR gate. আমরা XNOR গেটটাকে খুব একটা প্রেফার করি না. There are a few reasons behind that. We'll be discussing that one further. We are not going to design a circuit contains XNOR gate or XOR gate. আমরা generally এটাকে খুব একটা use করি না except few cases like full adder kind of circuit or something like that. We generally do not prefer. So whatever. So you can keep the expression as it is. You can keep the expression as it is. Still also the expression would require, okay, so there is one AND gate to make this product term. There you will be requiring another AND gate, three input AND gates. So one AND gate here, another AND gate there, and one AND gate here. So 3 AND gates are required. Among them one is 2 is 3 input AND gate and one is 2 input AND gate. Okay, so 3 input AND gate, how many? 2, right? 2 input and how many? 1, right? Okay, so then inverters, how many inverters? A bar, B bar, C bar. So 3 NOT gates. Sorry, NOT gates 3, right? Lastly, we require an OR operator. So 3 input OR also required, that is 1. So how many gates? 2 3 plus 3 6 7. So still it is lower than this one. Still it is lower than this. And most interestingly, there are only 2 AND gates which contains 3 input. Rest another AND gate is having 2 inputs. So even if you stay right over here, it is also minimized one. It is also a minimized one, okay, or a better one. Just hold for a minute. Let me just make the lights on. So in this case also, at least you are having number of gates are lower. So this is actually something minimized. You can also approach like this, but it is not actually preferred. This sort of XNOR and XNOR gate based circuits we generally do not prefer. There are a few reasons behind that. Okay, so next process. So am I clear how why we require to know this Boolean function based minimization technique in order to make your circuit minimized? And also you need to know the Boolean algebras by which we can reduce the circuit complexity, right? So there are few examples. There are many examples. Maybe you will be finding out in books.
Excuse me, sir.
হ্যাঁ বলো
স্যার একটু আগের পেজে যান, একটা কিছু লেখার ছিল আমার। স্যার এটা কি লিখেছেন স্যার? 3 not gates or only not gates?
Not gates, because not gates, number of not gates required 3.
Okay, sir.
So not gate is actually one input always. So I'm not writing down that one input not gate. Not gate can't be a multiple input. It is always having only one input. So I'm just not mentioning that, because rest of the cases it is 3 input AND gate, 2 input AND gate, 3 input OR gate. So number of inputs I have mentioned for that. But in case of NOT gate, it is not required, because NOT gate is always having only one input. You cannot make one NOT gate having multiple inputs. So that is why just I have put the number like that. NOT gates requirement is 3. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So in your syllabus, there are you may find out, or in any digital book you may find out that there are many examples of Boolean algebra based minimization. So what you will be given, that you will be given one expression and you will be asked to minimize that one. So okay, minimize korte bola hobe. Maybe you can have something like this. Maybe f is a function of x, y, z, which is equal to maybe x bar y bar z plus x bar. Maybe I'm just taking abruptly x bar y z plus x y bar, maybe something like this. So how to minimize that one? Okay, so okay, so let we just take common x bar z in between these two terms. So rest would be y bar plus y plus x y bar. So that is, it would become x bar z plus x y bar, right? So something like one minimization, you can make it like this. So similarly, what you can do, you can from the truth table you find out your expression and then try to minimize that one by providing some Boolean algebra. Boolean algebra kore otake minimize koro, and then finally draw the minimized expression based circuit. So if we need to make this particular circuit function, what we will be drawing? We will be drawing x bar. Fine. So x bar. So here it is the x bar, which is coming, and then the x y bar. So y is also required. So y bar. Okay. Y bar. So next step is, okay, x bar will be dragging the x bar. We'll be dragging the z. So z is also required. We'll be dragging the z. Put one and then followed by x y bar, right? So that is the next one is x followed by y bar. Two AND gates followed by OR gate. So that would be my f x y z. Okay, so this is the function, you can say. Make sure that if you are being asked, if the function is given like this, f x y z, make sure you should write it down like as it is. Do not write down y right over here, because y have not been given. Y to তোমাকে দেয়া হয়নি. It is actually x, sorry, f. F is a function which has been asked or which has been given to you. So try to maintain those nomenclatures. Am I clear this one? So that we can proceed to the next step. Am I clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Any query up to this?
Yes,
So
sir.
I'll be preferring that you should go through the book and practice this Boolean function minimization, Boolean algebra, simple Boolean algebra. In your books, you'll be finding out a lot of examples. You go through that one. You do not think that okay, that is very easy and we can do that one in our exams directly. It's very easy. Do not think of that one. Practice until unless you practice the algebra, it could have been little bit difficult. Okay, in your final exam. Though if you are actually worried about exam, so that is something different. Whatever. So let we come to the next part. Let we come to the next part. That is canonical. Canonical form of Boolean function. Okay, so that is the next one. Canonical, C-A-N-O-N-I-C-A-L, canonical form of Boolean function. What is that? Now, in our just last one, that particular last circuit, I have mentioned that okay, I'll not prefer this one. I'll not go for this one. This XNOR based circuit will not prefer that one. Why? There are a few reasons, and the reason is that we'll be trying to make our designs with the help of universal gates. Why? Why universal gates are so much important? As I have mentioned in my last class, that is taking a same sort of things. It's always beneficial because you know if all the students are having the same merit in the classroom, it's very easy to cover up all the topics easily. Right. Similarly, if all the components in a particular circuits are remaining same as it is, so their behavior will be also matching with each other. তাদের behavior to match করবে একে অপরের সঙ্গে. So that is why we generally prefer to have a circuit which will contain only universal gates kinds of thing, all a same sort of gates, একই gate যেন থাকে. Okay, and for that, one of the process is that you just replace, as you have already learned, how to make one AND gate using NAND, how to make one XNOR gate using NAND. Similarly, you can replace that one by your universal gates. The point that time would come like that. Okay, one AND gate, if you are using NAND, make sure about one AND gate can be built with NAND. NAND দিয়ে একটা AND gate বানাতে গেলে how many numbers of NAND gates are required? There you will be requiring at least 2 NAND gates. দুটো NAND gate লাগবে, right? So this can be drawn with 2 NAND, and I am talking about 2 input only. So 2 NAND to make this AND. Similarly, this one also 2 NAND. দুটো NAND লাগবে. This one will require 3 NAND. Okay, so this one will require, because we know OR gate can be implemented with 3 numbers of NAND gates. And this XNOR gate will require, XNOR gate NAND দিয়ে করতে গেলে কটা লাগবে? He'll be requiring 5 NAND. 5টা NAND gate লাগবে. This NOT will require 1 NAND gate. Okay, এটা একটা NAND gate. So how many, if we just want to replace that entire circuit with a similar sort of gate, how many numbers of gates are required? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 8 plus 5, 8 to 10 and 13. Okay, 13 numbers of NAND gates would that time would be required. Okay, why should we go for that one? 13 numbers of NAND gates is a quite large number of gates. instead of that we can go for this sort of things. আমি এই রকম এটাতে যাব where at least number of gates are minimum, মানে at least 8 numbers of gates are enough to make the circuit. Why should we go for NAND that time? Because NAND itself will be that time consuming quite a large power, because you can think of, okay, there are 13 numbers of NAND gates, 13টা NAND gate লাগবে এই সার্কিটটা করার জন্য. So it is not at all a good solution. Instead of that, we generally would like to prefer an expression which can be directly replaced by the universal gates. And that sort of expression is actually called canonical form of expression. That sort of expression is called canonical form of expression. How it looks like. The most important thing is that there are two ways of looking at canonical form of expression. One is called sum of product. Sum of product, or in short form it is called SOP. And the other one is called product of sum. That is called POS. Product of sum, POS. Now what is that? So far, if you look after the Boolean functions, I have stopped here. But I have shown you, okay, I'll be stopping here. This is the minimized function, right? If you look after this, or even if you look after this one, right? Even if you look after this one, that is which is not at all minimized, still if you look after this one, so all are actually having few product terms. This is the product term. This is another product term which has been ORed or summed. So this sort of expressions are actually called sum of products. This one is also called sum of products. This one is also called a sum of product format. This one is also called a sum of product format. এটাকেও sum of product format বলে. Okay. So this is also one kind of sum of product format. Okay. But it is not at all a sum of product because there is an XNOR operation is there. So we'll be trying to make a minimized expression. Still, it should be in form of sum of product format. Sum of product format যেন থাকে, এটা আমি চেষ্টা করব. Why? Let we try to draw this one, this expression. Let we try to draw that one. We have found, okay, we have drawn this one. We have drawn this one likely like this. আমরা এটাকে এইভাবে draw করেছি. And we tried to convert that one with the help of NAND gate. We found that, okay, all individual gates can be replaced by NAND gates, and that time we require 13 numbers of NAND gates. 13 numbers of NANDs are required. NAND gates are required, right? So that is for this particular circuit. A particular circuit we require 13 numbers of NAND gates. Now let we try to make this one, as I told that, okay, this is my minimized version. We'll be not going to use XNOR in the operation. So we'll be minimized. We will be minimizing that one as it is. We'll be keeping that one. So what, even if we are not going to take common of A, আমরা এখান থেকে A common নিতেই পারতাম, but we will be not going for that one. Because if you are taking common of A, it is not at all minimizing that one. Make sure about this one. The terms are not minimizing, right? So this is something minimization. One C pointer was there, that has been removed. Okay, that has been minimized. But if you take common of A, rest of the part is B bar C bar plus BC. It is not at all a minimization technique, right? You can use some bracket, but that is not at all a minimized one, right? All the terms are remaining as it is. একই রকম থেকে যাচ্ছে. So that is not the minimization. So this step is not providing any minimization. So either you can keep as it is, or else you move down to this one. So this is obviously a minimized one. Fine, it is minimized, but we are not preferring that one due to the reason that we want to keep our responses in canonical format or keep our functions stick to canonical format. So this is a canonical format called a sum of products. So these are the sum of these product terms. There are three product terms are there: A bar B, A, B bar, C bar, and ABC. So let me try to draw that one first. So I'm just writing down the expression so that we can draw it easily. So that is y is equal to A bar B, probably. Yes, A bar B. So A bar B plus the next one is your A, B bar, C bar. Okay. So A, B bar, C bar plus last one is ABC. A, B, C. Okay, fine. So this is my expression. Let me try to draw that one, and we'll be drawing like this. Will be just make sure that we, irrespective of looking after the expression, that whether B bar is required in the entire circuit or not, or C bar is actually required inter circuit or not, will be drawing all the complementary circuit. Okay, make sure about this one while drawing the canonical format drawing. Even if here also here A bar is there, B bar is there, C bar is there, obviously you will be requiring all three. But even if there is no C bar in your particular expression, you are not having any C bar, make sure you should draw that one C bar, right? Because those are actually the circuits which are remaining common in every digital circuit. So this part is actually remaining common for every digital circuit. এই পার্টটা any digital design common থাকে. So this is always common. All the inputs and its inverted inputs are available. Okay, make sure about this one. These are available in any sort of circuits, or rather generally in sort of ICs. So this is always common thing. If you are having 3 input, your complementary inputs are also available. তোমার complementary inputটাও কিন্তু available আছে. If you are designing an IC যদি design করো, so within that you'll be having input as well as its complementary input, because it's not that whenever we are designing one IC, make sure that generally IC does not contain a very simple or a very small circuit. Nowadays it's having a huge complex circuit, so a lot of circuits it's actually combination of multiple modules within that. So for that, maybe in this Boolean function, okay, B bar is not required, but maybe there is another output y1, there B bar is required. So that is actually common input for all the cases. So we generate A bar as well as B bar as well as C bar. We generate that one normally by default. These are being generated. Rest of the step is that A bar B. So next is A bar B as it is, as we draw. So A bar B, we will draw that one. Fine. Put one AND gate. Okay, fine. Then A, B bar, C bar. Okay. So we'll be drawing that one A followed by B bar. Okay, so followed by B bar and followed by C bar. So another AND. Okay. And last one is your ABC. So okay, so we'll be going for A, then followed by B, and followed by C. Okay. So again, we'll be drawing for this one. Right. So this is my circuit using basic gates, right? So one and NOT gates are there, 3 NOT gates followed by AND gates. Logic is there, and there is final OR operation has been performed. Make sure that this is one of the most interesting thing for a canonical format. If you have a particular array of AND gate, likely right over here, then as array of AND gate continuous, or a parallel set of AND gates are there, right? some parallel set of AND gates are there, followed by OR gate. So first AND followed by OR. If this is your logic, there is no further bracket case is there or nothing else. There is no such AND gate further there, no XOR gate is there, no something other logic is there. So simple, we are having some AND then followed by OR. How it comes? Because we are having the products followed by the sum. So it is actually the sum of product. The term is actually a sum of product or SOP. So if we are having some sum of product term which can be drawn using AND gate set followed by OR gate set. So that is actually followed by, okay, and followed by OR. Make sure everything can be replaced directly by NAND followed by NAND. Make sure about this one. It can be directly replaced by NAND followed by NAND. So if we draw the circuit, entirely the same circuit can be drawn as it is same, একই রকম ভাবে আঁকা যাবে just by using NAND. So the NOT can be replaced also by NAND, rightly like this. So as they are required only one NAND. Both the inputs of the NANDs are shorted because already we know how to make NOT using NAND. NOT কিভাবে আঁকা হয় সেটা আমরা জানি. So that is A, that is A bar. Similarly B, we are having some sort of B bar, right, using NAND. So that is B bar is coming, followed by C bar. Okay, so this is also same, NAND is there, C bar. Okay, so that is C. Most interestingly, right now we have seen in the earlier case we are having 3 AND gates. Instead of that, we'll be dragging the same lines, likely A bar B. So we'll be drawing A bar or dragging the A bar first, followed by B, followed by B. But instead of drawing the AND, we'll be drawing here one NAND. আমরা ওখানে AND এর বদলে ডাইরেক্টলি একটা NAND গেট এঁকে দেব. We'll be drawing the NAND. Okay. Then this one as A B bar C bar. So we'll be again drawing the same as it is, A followed by B bar, followed by C bar. Again drawing the same NAND. Directly, instead of AND, we are drawing the NAND. And the last one is ABC. So we'll be drawing A, we'll be drawing B, and we'll be drawing the C also, likely like this. Some NAND in front of that, followed by the final step is also one another NAND. So instead of OR, I am just drawing again one NAND. So what I have drawn the exactly the same figure, but just the AND and OR gates are directly being replaced by NAND. Directly being replaced by NAND. Make sure that it will produce the same Y as it is. এটা Y টাই produce করবে. If you have any confusion regarding this, তোমার যদি মনে হয় এটা কিভাবে Y produce করবে, you simulate that one. You simulate, you'll be finding out, yes, it is actually providing the same response Y. Even if you just try to if you just try to make what is actually coming right over here and here, and then finally followed by here, you can find out that too can be written like this. এটাকেও এইভাবে লেখা যেতে পারে. So this is the most advantage of keeping the Boolean function minimized but in canonical form, that is in form of product of sum or in form of sum of product. Rightly, we are learning just sum of product format. As a result, how many numbers of NAND gates are required? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. As it is the same number of gates which were actually required for your simple logic basic gate based circuit. But unfortunately, this will be having some impedance mismatching. Maybe also along with that, we'll be having some power consumptions will be also different or a little bit more, because as of there is some impedance mismatch, obviously maximum power can't be transferred. So that is why this will consume at least little bit more power compared to this one. Okay, and as it is also very simple because all the gates are directly being replaced by NAND gates or the universal gates. So that is the main reason for which we keep the canonical form in case of minimization of circuit. Am I clear this one? So make sure and followed by or. The notation should be like this. It shouldn't be okay. I have got one and then one particular point we are having or, then maybe another and is there. Maybe some XOR comes right over there. So that cannot be directly replaced. Make sure the logic should be something like this: sum of product terms. This is the sum of the product terms, right? So that is why it can be replaced by NAND. And similarly, the product of sum terms, that can be also replaced by your particular NOR. We will be looking that one too. আমরা ওটাকেও দেখবো. So if you have any doubt, তোমার যদি এক্ষেত্রে কোনো doubt থাকে, so you can also go for something truth table kind of thing. তুমি truth table দিয়েও follow করতে পারো. You can also go for that one. Okay, truth table দিয়েও you can check it out. So something like A, B, C, you can test it out. তোমার টেস্ট করে নিতেই পারো. So this is Y. Okay, so I am writing down maybe this one as Y1. I am writing down this one as Y2. আমি এটাকে Y1 নাম দিলাম, এটাকে Y2 নাম দিলাম. Maybe তোমার মনে হতেই পারে দুটো আলাদা. So let it be Y1 and the next one is Y2. So 0, 0, 0. Let we start with this one. So if it is 0, 0, 0, what would be the value of right over here? So it is actually coming A bar B. Fine. So this is actually A bar B. This is actually A B bar C bar, right? And this is actually your ABC, right? So if all three are 0, so this is 1, this is 0, so that means this line is 0. Maybe this line is also 0, and this line is obviously 0. So 0 plus 0 plus 0 will come like this as Y1 equal to 0. Similarly, if you consider this one also, so that is what is coming right over here. That is your NAND operation. That means A bar dot B whole complement, right? What is that? Then it is coming here as A B bar C bar whole complement, and this one is ABC whole complement, right? So already know that A bar B has come here as 0. So this would be 1. This would be also 1, and this would be also 1. So these 3 points, it's coming 1, 1, 1, right? Now 1, 1, 1. If you make a NAND operation between these two, again output would become 0, right? So Y2 would be also becoming 0, right? So something like this way. Also you can test for other cases also. Similarly, if you just consider that, okay, this one NAND, this one, this NAND, you can minimize that one and you can wait. This is also coming, right? So দুটো ভাবেই করা যায়, whatever. So that is something canonical form. Is that clear? So I'm not going for the okay. So is that clear? Any query up to this? Any query up to this?
No, sir.
Is that clear to everyone?
No, sir.
Okay, fine. So let we just consider now the other case, that is we are having the other part also, that we just write down the same truth table. The same truth table I'm writing down 0 0, then followed by 3 ones, then again 0 0 1. Okay, I'm writing down same one. So A, B, C, Y. Okay, so 0 0 0 0 0 1 0 1 0 0 1 1 1 0 0 1 0 1 1 1 0 followed by 1 1 1. So first 2 0 2 2 0 0. Okay, 2 0 followed by 3 ones, then again 2 0 followed by 1. Right, this was the truth table what we have used earlier, and we have found the Boolean expression by taking 1. Now what if we consider the 0 যদি আমি consider করতে চাই, so if we consider the 0, you can also consider 0 at the output. So there are 4 numbers of zeros. Okay, so that time you need to write down the expression as it is like this, taking the 0, first 0, make sure 0 as it is the complement of 1. So whatever you will be writing, that will be the complement of the other case. That means the earlier case. Earlier it was actually joined by dots, individual cases. Now individual cases will be joined by plus sign. So what is the value? A value is 0, B value is 0, as well as C value is 0. And make sure this one too. In earlier case, A value that time was actually denoted by A bar. If it is 0, 0 hole A bar dhortam. But as we are considering 0 as output, so this time it would be A. It would be A followed by A plus B plus C. Make sure about this one. So this one can be written like this: A plus B plus C dot. This one also we have to write down, that is A plus B plus C bar. This one A plus B plus C bar, right? Next dot. This one is A bar. This one A bar plus B, A bar plus B plus C bar, right? Dot the last one A bar plus B bar plus C. Okay, so this would be the expression that time. This would be the expression that time. Even if that time, if you would like to minimize that one, you can minimize it also. এখানেও minimization ওই একই রকম ভাবে করা যেতে পারে, but make sure that time initially you need to multiply and then you need to minimize. If it is possible, you can also minimize that one. My point is that it is while taking 0 or while considering 0, make sure that the expression comes, যে expressionটা আসে, that is in form of product of sum. Product of sum. So that is also one canonical form. Make sure about this one. It is also one sort of canonical form, because these are actually sum for which the product has been formed. যাদেরকে নিয়ে product হয়েছে. And if you like to draw that one, এটাকে যদি তোমরা draw করতে চাও, again the same way of drawing, like this, you know, we got having first A bar followed by B bar. Okay, so the same way drawing that A bar followed by B bar followed by C bar. Okay, so write down A bar B. Do not forget to write down these terms, otherwise it will be meaningless. So always write down these things, do not forget. A bar B bar C bar C bar. Next is, first of all, A plus B plus C. So just dragging A plus B plus C. This time it would be first OR, then it is A plus B plus C bar. So again the same A plus B plus C bar, again one another OR, followed by A bar plus BC bar, A bar followed by B followed by C bar, right? Going for another OR, finally A bar plus B bar plus C. Okay, so A bar plus B plus C, right? So again another OR. Now these 4 OR gates should be finally followed by one AND, right, in order to provide you Y. Okay. Now the point is, looks quite a different circuit, but if you simulate this circuit also, you'll be getting that same response is coming out, একই response as well. Okay, and this time it is actually first OR followed by AND. Make sure about this one. It is OR followed by AND because it is product of sum or POS. And if in this case, if it is OR followed by AND, make sure we can also replace it directly by NOR followed by NOR. So POS NOR is the solution. So how to draw that one? Again the same way. একই রকম ভাবে draw করবে. It's very easy. Keep the same circuit as it is. একই রকম ভাবে সার্কিটটা থাকবে. So instead of NOT, just use the NOR. Just use the NOR as it is. So these are the NOR based inverter. The NOR based inverters A bar, B bar, and C bar is coming. Fine. Next we need to go for A plus B plus C. So we'll be going for A followed by B followed by C, using one NOR because we are using OR, so we'll be starting with NOR again, followed by next one A plus B plus C bar. So the next one is A plus B bar plus C bar, same as it is. Third one A bar plus B plus C bar. Okay, so A bar plus B plus C bar, again NOR, and the fourth one is A bar B bar C. Okay, sorry, A bar B bar followed by C, right? So all 4 NORs, and again the final one would be also another NOR. So this will provide you the same Y. Make sure that this is also can be done using universal gates. So that is why the canonical form is really important, because we can directly replace the basic gate-based circuits into the universal gate-based circuits. Make sure that when it is sum of product, that means when the circuit is being designed by taking consideration of 1 from the output, we generally get the sum of product term, likely like this. These are the sum of product terms. That case, the circuit is designed by AND followed by OR. Okay, that can be replaced by NAND. And if we consider the same way by taking 0, আমরা যদি 0 নিয়ে consider করি, we get the outputs like this. That is product of sum, just the opposite one, the complementary one. The product of some circuits can be drawn as it is like OR followed by AND, OR followed by AND, so that is NOR. You can directly draw as it is. Okay, so this is all thing about the canonical format, and so today we have learned about what are the different laws of Boolean algebra. Okay, and how to find out the circuit or how to find out the Boolean expression, followed by how to minimize that one. We have learned Boolean algebra based minimization, and then we have moved towards the canonical format of Boolean function, where we can see that the circuit can be designed with the help of universal gates also. Okay, so you just go through that one. Eta ekটুখানি practice koro. Mostly the important thing is that just you go through the Boolean algebra part. That is important. Go through the book. There are many minimization algebra you will be finding out. Many examples you will be finding out. Go through that one. Okay. Any query up to this?
Excuse me, sir. Which book should we refer, sir, in this subject?
There are many books. You can go for any book. You can go for Maurice Mano. You can go for Tossi. You can go for Salivanan. You can go for R.P. Jain. Many books are there. R.P. Jain also you can go for that one. So I can share few soft. Do you have the soft? Do you have any soft copy of books?
No, sir. No, sir. I don't, because I stay in Dhanbad, sir. So
You stay in
getting
Dhanbad.
the hard copy, yes, sir, getting the hard copy for me is difficult, sir.
No, I think that though, if you are staying just beside the campus, also you are not being allowed to go for the campus right now. Well, the campus ঢুকতে দেওয়া হবে না মনে হয়। ঢুকতে দেওয়া হয়? তুমি যদি ক্যাম্পাসে যাও তোমায় ঢুকতে দেবে এখন? I don't
Yes,
think
sir.
so.
বই তো দেওয়া স্টার্ট হয়ে গেছে বই।
বই দিচ্ছে এখন থেকে? আচ্ছা, লাইব্রেরি কে বই তোলা যাচ্ছে?
হ্যাঁ, আমি স্যারকে কল করেছিলাম তো উনি বললেন এখন স্টার্ট হয়েছে।
আচ্ছা, ভালো কথা। So whatever, make sure that you should have at least some soft copies of the books, and the books soft copies can be easily available from internet. Engineering books, all sort of engineering books are available. ঠিক আছে, at least মানে অন্যান্য বইও পাওয়া যায়, সাহিত্যের বইও পাওয়া যায়. You can also find out many other books, but regarding engineering, we believe that we are actually always try to be helpful to others. We always try to be, an engineer always try to become helpful to others. So that is why there are many engineers who work hard to upload the pirated copy of softwares and pirated copy of the books in internet, and you'll be finding out lot of books related to digital electronics. The books which are being referred in your syllabus, you can go download those books, as well as you can go for any other book. Maybe these books what I have mentioned, these are very popular books. এই বইগুলো খুবই popular বই. You can download one.
Yeah, I think you shared 2 books.
I have shared, na?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I have shared few books. You can go through that one too. I have shared that one in MS Teams. Okay, so you can go through that one, but go through few books, because only this part is not enough. You have to practice, and for practicing you need to go for the book, because its time is limited না, আমি তো আর ঘন্টার পর ঘন্টা তোমাদের প্র্যাকটিস করাতে পারবো না। Though I try to take as much time as I can. সময় যতটা নেওয়া সম্ভব আমি নিই, 1.5 ঘন্টা তো প্রত্যেক দিনই ক্লাস নিই। ঠিক আছে, তো you go through the book so that you can solve the previous year question papers also, if there are any Boolean minimization is there. This sort of things will be helpful, because digital is such kind of circuit which requires a lot of practice. It's very easy if you understand, could be easy, but you need to practice that one. Until unless you practice and you think that okay, I know everything, so that can be easily manageable in examination. Make sure that it could have been little bit difficult during examination. If the logic somehow get little bit deviated, then that can provide you a huge problem. But right now, obviously that won't be problem, because you are in the online mode. Whatever. So any further query? আর কিছু জিজ্ঞাসা করার আছে তোমাদের? Any query? আর কিছু জিজ্ঞাসার আছে কারোর?
No, sir.
Okay,
No,
so
sir.
so thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Jai Rana.